We're here at Wines on Vine. On Old Vine Street to discuss my book, The Self-Improvement Book Club Murder. With Dave Krumbaker and Gina Taylor. Both of them are real estate agents here in Lexington. So what did you think?
I thought it was great. I thought, I don't know if Delia read any of your previous novels. No. So I got to see you evolve as a writer and pull together some concepts that I know you're passionate about, and really mesh together some interesting concepts with the self-improvement books, some of which I've read and some I hadn't, but I just thought it was really clever.
Delia, what do you think?
Well, since it's the first book of yours that I've read, I told you, write another one. I couldn't put it down. And I thought it was interesting the way that you chose to make your points about those novels through murder mystery, which kept you reading. And some of those books I had read too, but most of them I hadn't, and it's made me want to read them all. So it's extremely interesting, the different points of views that are brought up about philosophical views, religious views, just personal self-help views. That was very interesting.
Well, that was kind of my goal in writing it. I wanted to use it as kind of a study guide for the other books to try and get you involved enough that you want to go in and pick them up. You know, because as you say, Gina, I'm kind of a big fan of Eckhart Tolle, as you said correctly.
Okay, I thought I did. I thought he said it that way on the CD.
Yeah, and but you know, you try to hand that book to someone, and they're like, "Oh, I don't want to read this." You know, I'm afraid of this. Maybe this is a way to kind of get it in, get people into it, so they can feel comfortable reading it.
Right.
Because it's not something to scare them.
And that was not one of the ones I read, but I definitely liked to, based on the points
I
that
have
you
a
brought.
copy Todd gave me.
Good. I need to read that.
Well, what do you think of the story? What's the story about?
I think it's neat how you use the book they were associated with in order to identify the character. And of course to find out whether or not they were involved in through their take on the book.
Right.
That was really neat to tie that to the characters.
Tell a little bit about the story. What is it actually about?
You said that. You said it several times. Okay, so the socialite is murdered. She's part of a book club. We have a very jaded, older detective, Catholic, and his younger partner, who's divorcee, struggled lately with that. And so they start to track down the members of this book club that she's involved with to try to find a tie to the murder. And the younger partner feels very certain that the books are going to lead them to the murder, and the older partner says, absolutely not. He's very hesitant. And he gets drawn in, like we get drawn in, to understanding the books by his partner's enthusiasm.
What did you think of the that part about Think and Grow Rich? Did you find that chapter funny?
It was like very ironic, and it makes you think about the fact that did he put himself in that position, or did it actually happen with luck? And you never really got around you got around to the possibilities that he walked out in front of a bus to complete his goal, but you never really went into whether or not that was true, or if it was just fate, accident. So that part was interesting.
What about the part on Zen and the art of motorcycle maintenance?
Yeah, I would like to read that book. I've had that book. Somebody gave it to me a long time ago, and it's beat up. Lots of people have read this little book. It's a paperback, and I have never read it. I need to, and I want to now.
I always wanted to read that one.
Yeah.
Was it understandable? I mean, that part, the point I was trying to make.
Yeah, why didn't they let it in? Forget. They just said it wasn't a self-help book. Oh.
Yeah. What do you think of the Todd Gatt character? I kind of named him after me.
That's pretty good. I liked pretty much all the characters were pretty well developed.
Do you have any questions for me about the book? Things you didn't understand or that you'd like to understand better? No.
Just the one I just said that you didn't go into whether or not that actually happened in fate as fate or if it was.
You wanted that question answered? You would like to know if he did it on purpose?
Yeah, since it was brought up in the book.
I just want to thank you two for coming out and for participating in this little video. I appreciate everything you had to say. Any final words?
Write another one.
And dedicated to us.
There you go.
Okay, will do. Thanks a lot.